Hello, this is Carrie with Cookbook Divas, and we are about to have a Super Bowl, Bridgerton tea parties, Valentine's Day, lots of occasions to get together. And I live in a tiny town that doesn't have a Trader Joe's, so I just drove to the big town, Seattle, and I loaded up my car with lots and lots of Trader Joe's goodies, snacks, cookies, Valentine's Day foods, gifts, chocolates, lots of chocolates. So I'm going to run through and show some of them to you today. For example, have you ever tried these tart freeze-dried cherries, and what would you use them for? We're going to chat about it. I'm going to start off the chat over on Amazon, but I also have people watching on YouTube and on Facebook. Welcome is all I'm going to say to start off the chat because I don't like typing on my phone. All right. I have a carousel of products if you want to check them out. If you're on YouTube, you can scan the QR code above my head to shop or come on over to Amazon and chat there. I just wanted to mention that I'm using a Logitech Pro Stream, a little bit of a cheaper camera than the one I have normally. It's on sale today, 33% off, dropping it down to $80. It is the Logitech for Creators. Oh, this is my microphone. Sorry. The microphone is 33% off. The Logitech 1080p Pro Stream is the camera that I'm using, and it's not quite the high quality I'm used to, so if I look blurry, it's a good beginner camera, especially for teenagers. I have two Neewer 13-inch LED lights to either side of me, helping light up so I can show you all the interesting Trader Joe's foods that we're going to talk about today. Let me know if you can hear me good enough, and I'm going to pop over to Amazon and make sure I can see you're chatting. Okay. So I bought a lot of salty Trader Joe's snacks, and I bought some sweet because I like a little of both, but I also bought some food that I'm not going to serve at parties, and we'll chat about that too. I really can't get a lot of Asian food out here where I am, so I bought this sauce that we'll talk about what I do with it. Now, I am a vegetarian, and I know gluten-free people and celiacs, etc. So I brought a lot of that over too, but most of the things we're going to talk about today do have gluten. I'm going to start off with cinnamon sugar cashews with honey and brown sugar. We kind of keep these over by the recliner when we're watching TV and snack, but they're so good we have to put them away. They are cinnamon sugar cashews, and I'm a little bit allergic to cinnamon, so I can't have too many of them unless I have a big old glass of water, kind of like this one. I'm not a fan of eating on camera, so I'm probably not going to taste anything. And I got 3 viewers here on Amazon Live. Please let me know where you're watching from in the comments. All right, that is Trader Joe's cinnamon sugar cashews. Now, you'll notice the prices are higher than they would actually be at Trader Joe's. Those cashews are probably $6 at Trader Joe's. The privilege of being able to buy them and have them shipped to you, the merchants that resell stuff, they're going to have to double or triple the price to make it worth their time to do it. So if you want the stuff really bad enough, that's what happens. But I like to buy sets of 2 when I'm having Trader Joe's shipped to my house. And you guys, I'm shocked how much Trader Joe's stuff is available on Amazon. And mostly it's from third-party sellers. So if I was going to buy these Phyllo Crisps, I'm going to buy probably 2 or 4 or 6 boxes at a time if I know I like them. And these are great for charcuterie. They're sweet phyllo pastry crackers topped with sweetened dried cranberries, pumpkin, and sunflower seeds and oats. I haven't tried these yet. I am saving them for my Bridgerton tea party, which I'm going to host this weekend because season 4 of Bridgerton just came out, and all of the ladies I know that love that show are losing their minds and freaking out, wanting to have a tea party and wanting to watch it multiple times in a row. It was pretty good. So this set of Phyllo Crisps is $22.99 for a set of 2. That's kind of crazy expensive, but if you're desperate, it's available. So, yeah. And don't stand all day. I have a friend standing here helping me, but she's going to hurt herself if she's just standing around all day. Grab a seat, crazy person. I wanted to chat with you about my favorite fig and olive crisps. I always buy these, especially autumn and the winter holidays. They're very sturdy. They hold up so you can put them in a dip without them breaking too much and getting all flaky. They do have gluten. It's a crispy, savory, and sweet cracker to complement cheese, spreads, dips, and toppings. And I usually dip this in some kind of like a white ranch dressing is too herbal flavored for these. I do it in a sweet thing. You could maybe dip them into the cinnamon bun spread. Why wouldn't you? Or into the lemon curd, or just have it on your charcuterie board. This is the Trader Joe's fig and olive crisps. And if you don't like olives, you're not going to like this. So don't buy it. I wanted to chat about the multi-grain pita bite crackers. They have flax seeds. If you're going to sit around eating crackers, they at least feel a little bit healthier than some of the alternatives out there. I always have a couple boxes of these in the house because we eat a lot of hummus and serve a lot of hummus at parties. And this is the perfect texture to just dip in there. And well, let's show you what they look like. I'm going to open this on up. This will probably, it could be good for a Super Bowl party. I love that they come in foil. They keep them fresh longer once you open it. Sorry about the crinkle noise. Shona is watching from Woodinville. Yay! And she's chatting over on Facebook. And StreamYard, the program I use to live stream to you, lets me put people's comments on the screen. Isn't that cute? So let's see what the crackers look like. And I apologize that they make so much noise on the screen. So they have flaxseed. So if you don't like that, don't get these, but they're nice and crisp and just the right amount of salt. I love salty snacks, so I wouldn't complain if they were too salty. So this is the Trader Joe's multi-grain pita bite crackers. I'm going to dip these in hummus more likely, or ranch dip, or they're great with French onion dip too, or guacamole, but tortilla chips are better for that. Thank you. They are $9.98 for a box. I have not made Trader Joe's blueberry muffins yet this year, which surprises me because this is a convenient mix. And just because I'm a cookbook blogger does not mean that I have time to sit around making biscuits from scratch all day. Boston Mike is live. Hey, nice showing, Carrie Campbell. Thanks, Boston Mike. This is Trader Joe's blueberry muffin mix. It's very convenient. They just want the 3 eggs, half cup of milk, and 1 1/4 sticks of unsalted butter. I don't keep unsalted butter in the house. I love salt, so I'm just going to use salty butter. I don't care. So I always have a box or 2 of this in the pantry because you never know if you're going to have house guests and you want to surprise them with fresh blueberry muffins hot out of the oven in the morning. Now, Boston Mike hasn't had the privilege of having that yet because I mostly am just desperately drinking caffeine as fast as possible every morning. So this is Trader Joe's blueberry muffin mix, and it's $15.99 a box. That's a little crazy. But if you absolutely have someone that's a Trader Joe's fan, you can get it for them and have it shipped to you. Let's chat about cereal bars. They are very popular. This apple walks into a bar. And what I love about Trader Joe's is there is a long list of ingredients, but it's not too bad because it's apple, wheat flour, etc. They are fortified. There's some iron added into these, and they're individually wrapped, which is great. So they're good for lunch boxes, hiking, camping. I don't go camping, people. Glamping, maybe glamping. So the apple is good, especially for really younger kids. These can go in your stroller when you're going out having adventures. But they also have, this is new, and I have not tasted them. We all love Trader Joe's O's, right? And they've kept the price the same $2 for years. It's amazing, at least in my area. They now use the Trader Joe's O's to make cereal bars with peanut butter. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. These are also individually wrapped. You get 5 of them in a box. I haven't tasted them, so I don't know if I can recommend them or not. Mostly I just wanted to let you know that these exist and they're available. Let me pop over. Okay, thank you. I have someone sitting here to take all this food away because as my Amazon Live influencer friends would tell you, at the end of a live stream, we've just thrown all of the products everywhere in desperation to get them out of the way and get out the new items we want to talk to. And it gets very messy. Oh, here's one of my favorite snacks. Oh my gosh. Trader Joe's sesame sticks. Shona says they have those bars in pumpkin in the fall. Yes, they do. I like these sesame sticks. They're not for everyone, and they do kind of make me thirsty, and they kind of leave a little oil on your mouth, but not as bad as like Captain Crunch cereal where you're like, killed the roof of my mouth. They do kind of have a rough texture. They're crunchy wheat snacks with sesame seeds, and they are a little bit sweet. And I felt like they tasted like peanut butter, but I guess not. They're sesame. So I don't know if you can see the label. My camera's a little darker than I would like. I'm not with my usual studio, so I just threw a bunch of lights and I'm hoping it's working. And please let me know if you can hear me on my mic. I turned up the volume since my live stream an hour ago. Next, not everyone is going to like this as a snack, but I do. And they are high in protein because they are peas. It's a crunchy baked green pea snack. So I would not be able to get any of my kids or my grandkid to eat these because they're green. But for adults that want to have a little bit of a healthier snack that's a little on the salty side, these are definitely crunchy, and that's why I like them. They're inner peas, and I could probably, if it's contemplate inner peas, I should probably show you what these look like. So I will do that. Here we go. So exciting. It's a pea, and it is, oh, it's very crispy. I forgot, I haven't had these in a long time. And I ripped it open in such a way that it'll never close again. So now they're going to be my snack tonight. Okay. I don't usually eat on camera. I'm not a fan of it, but these taste so good, I'm going to keep chewing. Plus, now it's rude. I can't just spit them out. Next, let's talk about some dried fruits. I am not a camper or a hiker. Heck no. But these are good for people that are. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what I'm clicking on. Well, in the carousel, these may or may not be dried mandarin oranges. They are sweet. They're soft. They're juicy. We opened these up the other day and everybody tried some. They are amazing. We're all addicted to them now. I had not tried them before until yesterday. I don't know if they're a newer product because, again, I don't live anywhere near a Trader Joe's, so it's kind of hard to remember what comes out when. And I wanted to shout out my favorite Trader Joe's influencer to watch. I don't think she does any shows on Amazon. She's Katie Hespe, Hespe. She's over on YouTube. I love her shows about what's new from Trader Joe's and her taste tests. Anyway, this is soft and juicy mandarins. They are 16% off today on Amazon. Next, freeze-dried banana slices, banana chips. Handy to have with you. There's a lot in here. Basically, it's a banana chip, as you can imagine. They are delicious, just the right amount of sweetness. And this is why I love Trader Joe's. Ingredients, bananas. That's it. Love it. Not a bunch of crap and chemicals. Those are $12.25 for 2 of them. Okay, freeze-dried. What would you do with these fig slices? I would probably chew on them and munch on them because I do like figs. But how beautiful would these be? Because they're pink and green. Okay, that does not look on a camera with my terrible lighting. But I assure you, these are adorably pink in the middle, green around the edge. That one looks better. I would put these in a cocktail. I would float it on top of maybe a foamy, creamy cocktail. I wouldn't be able to. They're hard, so you can't just throw it on the rim of your cocktail glass. That wouldn't work. They would shatter and chip. But freeze-dried fig slices, unsweetened and unsulfured. I didn't know that sulfur was going to be a problem. I have no idea. Let me get this chat off the screen. And I'm so glad that Shona came to both of my live streams today. I'm not loving the lighting here. It's hard to see the product. Okay. Let's talk about cookies because we all love cookies and I need cookies for a tea party. And I'm going to show you 3 different boxes of cookies today in this live stream. And we're going to do another one in about another hour. So if you're enjoying this, we're going to show you all different products. And maybe if I get my butt in gear, we're going to do a Valentine's Day snacks live stream. But these are crispy oatmeal cookies with sea salt. What? Let's see what's going on here. I want to see what they look like and how big they are. And I do have a pair of scissors if needed. They are right by me. Oh, thank you. I don't know if I need them or not. Thank you. Oh, they're tiny. They're cute. Oh, these are adorable. I really don't want to. They smell really good. Crispy oatmeal with sea salt. I smell. Okay, I'm doing it. Okay. Whoa. The texture and flavor is reminding me of Biscoff cookies. That is a surprise. I didn't expect that to happen. They're not trying to be Biscoff cookies, but they kind of remind me of that. That is really good. I'm glad I opened that box because now I can't give it away to someone because I open it and I get to keep it and eat more of them. That's $24.99 for 2 boxes, though. Kind of crazy. All right. My personal favorite, and I'm not going to open this box and show you because you can see the picture on the front. They're addictive. I'm not going to open this box because I don't want to eat them all in the next day. Okay. Maple leaf cookies. They're kind of like a sandwich cookie with maple flavored cream filling. They are my absolute favorite. I'm going to try to save them for the Super Bowl party. Not sure that'll happen, but I'm going to have a really good attitude about it. Okay, I'm now coughing as I ate a cookie. Wrong. This is why I don't eat food on camera, you guys. What is next? Now my eyes are watering. English toffee, which I am most certainly not going to eat on camera. Thank you. This is with milk chocolate, and I personally prefer dark chocolate instead of milk. But this wouldn't taste bad to me, but I would probably gift it to someone that really prefers milk chocolate because it's harder for someone that doesn't like dark chocolate to eat dark chocolate. It can be kind of bitter. This is English toffee, and I have some English friends that are going to say, okay, this isn't authentic, but they're still going to eat the heck out of it. And one of those friends is probably watching me right now. Hi, Shona. Next, my personal favorite of all of Trader Joe's chocolate-covered fruits is the dark chocolate-covered cherries. And this would be a perfect Valentine's Day gift. I would probably buy several of them to make it worth the shipping because I don't think this is available on Prime. It is 10% off today. It is on sale. Dark chocolate-covered cherries. Inside, they're not gooey because they're not like cordials. You don't bite into one and have all this cream going and syrup. They're just chewy. They are so good. Dark chocolate-covered cherries. That's what I want for my birthday. Thank you. Okay. I am a hostess, and I host lots and lots of house guests and lots of parties, so I always have lots and lots of different olives, veggie trays, fruit trays, etc. I have jars and jars and jars and jars of olives in the house, but I bought this one because this is lemon stuffed Choctiki olives. So yes, it's tart. You're going to be eating pieces of lemon rind in the olive. Not everybody likes that. I do. These are great for martinis, especially the vodka martini type. These are excellent for entertaining, and I'm so glad I got a jar of them because I'm hosting Valentine's Day parties, Trader Joe's taste test party, Bridgerton tea party, which I probably wouldn't serve these at. I'm tempted to try putting these in my cold pesto pasta salad and leaving them big enough that people that don't like olives could fish them out and not have to eat them. And then I would just be like, let me eat that. This is Trader Joe's lemon stuffed olives, and I just put the wrong one in the carousel. Whoops. Well, there it is. Okay, $19.50 for the jar. You could put this in your cocktail bar. Thank you. The other thing I wanted to show you that I wanted to have in this house is Trader Joe's sweet chili sauce. I eat a lot of Asian style foods that I make at home because we don't really have any Asian restaurants within an hour drive of here. And I eat a lot of tofu. I use it on that, or I make egg rolls from the freezer and I dip them in this sweet chili sauce. It is not very spicy at all, or I wouldn't be able to tolerate it because I'm a huge wimp, like embarrassing wimp. I love it, and this jar lasts me a long time in the fridge because I'm the only person that eats it, so probably I won't have to buy one for about 3 more months. Yeah, that's sweet chili sauce, and it's $10.58 for the jar here on Amazon. So we talked about the lemon olives. I got my phone here is why I'm looking down to find all my stuff. Forgot to mention the blueberry cereal bars. These are also individually wrapped, and I prefer these to the apple one because the apple tastes good, but this is a little more interesting flavor to me personally. But kids love, I think that's the 2 favorites, is the blueberry and the apple for children. Oh, Valentine's Day is coming, and I always make a cold pasta salad with heart-shaped pasta, and now Trader Joe's makes that happen. I don't like to cover this pasta up in a big red sauce, although I love the way red sauce tastes. You can't really see the shapes, so I do it with an Alfredo sauce or just plain butter, or I do it in a cold pasta salad with an Italian dressing that I pour over it. I always let it sit overnight to let the flavors meld, and then in the morning I add just another couple squirts just to refresh it of the Italian dressing. This is Italian artisan heart-shaped pasta. It does have gluten in it, and I am so looking forward to making something pretty with this for the neighbor kids to enjoy with me. Thank you. That, I didn't have it in my carousel. Here it is, $14.90 for the bag. So go ahead and click on that and check it out. Let me know what you think. Next, garlic and onion pistachios. I have not tasted these yet. I'm thinking it's going to be a little messy on camera. So we just go ahead and let me try, because they're not shelled. Whoa! Even before I got the bag open, I can smell the garlic. I'm going to have horrible breath today. So it's garlic and onion pistachios. They're not shelled, so I'm going to have to pull it open. And I will be honest, if it doesn't taste good, I will let you know. Yeah, it tastes good. It's garlicky. It's salty. I'm going to definitely have a bowl of that out during the Super Bowl. Okay. We don't go to bars to watch the Super Bowl. I don't know about you guys. Shona says, ooh, I love lemony olives. And I took a good couple minutes to realize she had chatted. My apologies. Couple more things I wanted to show you. I'm not sure if I really like these or not. These are Trader Joe's ranch seasoned cashews. I love cashews. I love ranch dip and dressing. I'm not sure I love the texture of the seasoning on these, but the flavor is good. So let me show you. It's basically a cashew with ranch seasoning. Yeah, it's good, but it's not going to be my lifetime favorite. I think if I had to choose between these and the garlic pistachios, I would do those. But these are already shelled for you, and they do taste good, and they're nice and salty. Trader Joe's ranch seasoned cashews, and I believe they are one of their newer products. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I hadn't seen them before, but I don't go to Trader Joe's as often as I would like to. So for Valentine's Day, I have the perfect gift you could give someone. How adorable are these mini heart cookies? They do have some non-perils on them, the little sprinkles, and the sprinkles are white and pink and red. These are dark chocolate, so kids might not like them, but adults definitely do. It's Trader Joe's Valentine's cookies. I think they're adorable, and I love that they're heart-shaped, so I wanted to be sure to show those to you today. Thank you. $22.95 for 2 boxes, so about $11 a box. Now, not everyone here is as crazy about cherries as I am, but these are dried, pitted, tart Montmorency cherries. I love, 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 love cherries. I might bake these into muffins if I ever bake from scratch, which is highly unlikely because I'm very busy, but I might bake these into a cake. I would probably be lazy and use a cake mix. These are so good, and they are tart, so not everyone will enjoy these, but I do. And next, I think I'm going to, I'm sorry, I grabbed it out of her hand. Organic dried and pitted Deglet Newer dates. And I should have researched these before I started the live stream. I don't know what a Deglet date is. They're grown in California. They are organic. Let's try one. I'm assuming, they feel nice and soft. Oh, they're sticky. I'm not sure I can taste one on camera because the sticky is going to get all over my teeth, and I don't want you to have to see it in my teeth. Basically, it's a date. Nice and sweet, and I love that it's organic. Thank you, Trader Joe's. Okay, we did the cherries. We talked about the dates. They are $15.99 for 2 bags. That's a great deal. Next, TJ's cashew butter cashews, honey roasted cashews covered in a sweetened cashew butter coating. This sounds doubly evil. I'm going to have to cut them open carefully. I don't think they're going to reseal. Maybe we'll just have to pour them in a bowl and eat them. Good, more for us. Yeah, I just did that really poorly. And there's nothing more boring than watching a live streamer try to cut open a bag of snacks. Okay, so these are the cashew butter cashews. I've been dying to try these. They are definitely coated. I'm not sure you can see the coating. Oh, it tastes like yogurt-covered pretzels, except with a cashew. And it's very sweet and honey flavored. It tastes great. I love these. I'm so glad I accidentally opened them poorly, and I can put them in a bowl and keep them out as a snack. Because at my house, we do happy hour every day at 4. I'm just saying. And it's Shona's house too. All right. I have 4 more items to show you. Maybe 5, but I wanted to take a second to show you this cookbook that I got in the mail from the publisher as a gift. It's The Kitchen Cupboard Chef by Theo A. Michaels. The publisher is Ryland Peters and Small. And this is basically go through your cupboard and find stuff that you're not sure what to do with, like all those cans of cannellini beans, chickpeas, kidney beans, etc. And then buy a couple items, like maybe you're out of milk and butter, and almost every recipe is using salt and pepper and olive oil, etc. There's flavors from Italy, lots of pastas. There's Asian flavors. This is black tarka dal, an Indian recipe for lentils. Some of the items are kind of hard to get a hold of. Like I have trouble sourcing black beluga caviar lentils. They're not caviar, but they're called caviar lentils. It's a great cookbook for using up the stuff you already have in your pantry. Or what would I do with this jar of General Tso sauce if I didn't put it on tofu because I'm vegetarian? This book helps a lot with it, and I love that they have a gilded blue sprayed edges. Anyway, this just came out this month, and it's fantastic, and I'm so glad the publisher sent me this. I definitely recommend it. I just spent yesterday going through it, and if you visit my Amazon storefront, and it's below me on this banner, amazon.com/Cookbook Divas, Shona says, I love that there's a book for this. I love to create a meal around one item I have. Yes. And I have so many cannellini beans. It's insane. So this book is good for that. I made a grocery list on my storefront for every item that you can buy on Amazon with Amazon Fresh. So you do have to be in a major city, unlike me. Sad face. In case you wanted to make every single recipe out of this cookbook, which probably no one would do, but you never know. You would have all the ingredients that you need. And you can find it on my storefront. And if you shop from it, I do get an affiliate commission on your purchase, but it doesn't cost you any extra. So the next item I wanted to chat about is the dried apricots, which I'm not finding in the carousel. Okay, let's talk about things I can find in the carousel. Freeze-dried tart cherries. You can snack on these. You technically could float them on the top of a cocktail. They're crispy, crunchy, very tart. Woo! But there is some sugar around the edge of it so that I'm not dying. Wow, that's really tart. I love, 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 love cherries. That's a good way to have a snack with you. But you do have to be kind of a bad you-know-what to handle how tart this is. Wow, crazy. I wish I could find, oh, thank you, sorry. I threw it at her. This is, Trader Ming's General Tso stir-fry sauce. I use this on my tofu and on my stir-fries, and I don't dip anything in it. I just put it in the skillet and stir. It's a little bit high in sodium. I don't care. I love salt. And it's so convenient. I usually try to keep 2 or 3 of these in the pantry because I eat a lot of tofu. Grilled Chotiki green olives. These are good to put out on your charcuterie board or out on the counter at happy hour, make it part of your cocktail bar, or put them in your cold pasta salad. I would not put these in my Valentine's Day heart-shaped pasta salad, though it just really wouldn't go very well. That would be kind of weird. But I love the flavor, and I really like the size of these Chotiki olives. And they're in a nice little brine that you can use to perk up a cold pasta salad if you pour it on there. Just saying. And it's hard to get good Chotiki olives out here in the boonies in Eastern Washington, so I'm glad I picked up a jar of these. Next, just have a couple more items to show you. Honey roasted peanuts I wanted to talk about. I'm having trouble finding them in the carousel because I'm terribly confused, but I will mention that these are good. Giant bag. Put it out in a bowl during the Super Bowl. They would disappear. It's Trader Joe's honey roasted peanuts. And I love they mostly have honey and peanuts and salt as the ingredient, not a bunch of chemicals. That's why I love Trader Joe's. I have 2 more items. If I can find them to show you, you'll be able to find it in my storefront. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can click this QR code to come shop for all of these things on Amazon because Trader Joe's does not ship from their own website. I don't know why. These are dried and pitted California apricots. I actually like to chop these up. I hardly ever sit there eating them straight. I use them on charcuterie boards. But when I'm making jeweled rice, which is kind of a Persian, Iranian recipe, I'll chop these up into little cubes and add them to the jeweled rice. along with some pomegranate seeds or whatever the recipe calls for, raisins, sultanas, etc. These are extra choice California apricots, dried and pitted, and I love that they're already pitted for me. Oh my goodness. Okay, I cannot find them in the carousel. You can look for them. I just can't feature them. So sorry. And the final item we're going to talk about is something I can't personally eat much of because I'm allergic to cinnamon, but it's cinnamon bun spread. So if you don't have time to make cinnamon rolls, just put this on your bagel, your toast, your biscuit, whatever you want to put it on. You can just even dip pretzels into it and just eat it that way. No one would know if you just dipped a spoon in and ate it that way, but you can finally get Trader Joe's cinnamon bun spread online thanks to Amazon. This concludes our first Trader Joe's live stream of the day. I'm grateful that my friend was here helping me not have my house full of Trader Joe's stuff that I threw over my shoulder. And we're going to reset the studio and come back and stream about different Trader Joe's products in about half an hour. I hope you'll come watch again. There's a follow button here on Amazon. If you want to be notified next time I go live, go ahead and hit the follow. And if you want to click on the heart, if you enjoyed this live stream, it helps Amazon know that people enjoyed my live streaming, and that helps me out too. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next live stream. Where's